first part. So there's some names we want to add here. This, can you see how I put that protein right in this little gap here? It's really important to have this. This is what we call, that little spot in there is called a nuclear pore.
Nuclear what?
It's right here, wait, the word's right there.
Oh.
A nuclear pore. This is a different sort of membrane, it's got these gaps in it. And within those gaps are these proteins. The phospholipid part, right here, is called a nuclear membrane. So what's this the evolution of? A nucleus. So this is the evolution of a nucleus. And it is our second organelle. Now, maybe the nucleus came first, before the chloroplast. I'm just kind of saying that between this time of 3.86 billion and 2 billion, that all these events took place.
Roughly how many gaps are there in an entire nuclear membrane?
Oh, good question. Probably, I've seen them before. Just going by micrographs, 10 maybe? But I don't know whether
like
that's...
10 at the most, or like
No, I don't know
around
those type of
10?
numbers.
And would it, would it differ from human cells to plant cells, or?
Okay, 2 good question cards if you come with the answer tomorrow.
Alright.
So what exactly is the function of like this different kind of nuclear membrane? Why does it have the gap in it so the protein is what function?
Good question. So this is what the evolution of organelles allowed, first of all, for the DNA to be separated from the rest of the cell. So now the nucleus is very specialized. It just has DNA in it. It's not, it doesn't have other proteins in it that aren't important to work with DNA. It has structures within it that are important for the replication of DNA, which we're going to get into later on. So it becomes specialized and organized in its own little package. That's the idea of the organelle. It's like a special little package that performs a very specific function. Instead of the whole cell doing this, now the nucleus, DNA's in there, it's got special functions.
Just the position of the DNA in like relation to the protein. Okay.
Just a massive ball, because we got 46 pieces in there. I'm just showing one. Some ferns have 256 DNA pieces in it. In fact, there's nothing that has one in it. I think the lowest is 8. That's why. Don't ever think that the size is important, because an elephant has, I think, only 92. And you would think it would have more DNA in it. No, plants way exceed an elephant in the amount of DNA. Okay, 2 more questions, then we're moving on. Sorry, just those 2.
Does within the entire cell, is all the DNA found in the nucleus, or is there still some remaining within
All in the nucleus.
anywhere else? Okay.
Once you evolve organelles, it's all in the nucleus. And that's really, really important thing. RNA, you'll notice, is found outside. DNA, 100% is in the nucleus. Who was the other person I said? Darcy, that's it.
I missed the beginning of it. You said something about like it being an error, the first error that occurred.
Well, that's what I'm kind of saying, right? We said this one about remember when we started off with this phospholipid bilayer with protein number 3 in it, and I go, this error happened where this phospholipid bilayer with number 3 was found. And then all of a sudden more of these membranes were found around this membrane. This now became a thylakoid. It just became more and more complex. I'm moving you to today's actual plant structure. Nope. So let me teach something and then I can take more questions. I'm just going to shove my nucleus way down here because I want it out of the way, because I'm gonna show you a couple more things. Okay? So we've got a nucleus, we've got a chloroplast. We're going to do another one here. Okay, so here we go.
How many organoids are there? There's 6.
Well, how many, okay, so hold on. Do you remember when you made that note on the organelles? How many are there?
8.
There's Golgi, there's vacuole, there's endoplasm, nucleus, there's chloroplast, there's an M1. Yeah, why are you, well, I want you to see me build this.
Wait, is this the mitochondrion?
There's 7.
Okay, so you guys have the nucleus down here, right?
Yes.
Because I need this membrane. Do you see how much phospholipid membrane I'm having to use? I haven't even made enough. Your body is constantly making phospholipid bilayers.
How many do you think?
Constantly. Okay. So I'm just taking this off. You have your picture that shows that still being there. That's all I actually need, so I'll just cheat that a little bit. 2 pieces here. So again, this has cholesterol and proteins in it. Okay, I'm just gonna add 1 cholesterol there, 1 cholesterol there, because we know it's got cholesterol in it. I'm just modeling 1 piece, you can add more. I'm going to do, steal some. I'm gonna put protein here to indicate that this membrane has protein in it. I'm gonna put, actually a protein there, and now I'm gonna introduce a new protein. Number 4, found in this membrane right here, which I haven't labeled and I'm going to. Okay, just stop it for a minute.